Did someone say little one? No matter how I think about it, they were probably talking about me. But rather than a voice, it felt more like being directly made aware of those words. At any rate, I don't got ears to hear. You can hear me, can't you? Responding would be good. I can hear you. But, however, since I lack a voice, I cannot respond. As a test. That's the answer I tried to project in my head. Well, not like you hear it anyways, so you should be fine. But, how did I respond? To call me a baldy, aren't you a brave one? It has been long since I have last had a company, so I may have behaved modestly, but this one seems to be searching for death. This is bad. He heard that one. But hey, when I think words in my head, I can respond. Had I been taught that earlier, I wouldn't have to anger my partner. And besides, I don't even know what my partner is like at all. Well, that's that. Time to throw in the towel. Let's properly apologize here. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to respond, so I decided to try whatever seemed appropriate. I sincerely apologize. And on that note, I must note that I have no eyes to see with, so I cannot behold your visage. Did that reach? Well, although I can't see him, who would expect him to actually be bald? Though if that's the case, then any amount of rage can only be expected. Let's also refrain from thoughtless statements. And suddenly, laughter. A perfect, three-step laughter. Simply breathtaking. Has the anger passed? Interesting. Truly, stated without beholding my appearance as I suspected, but for you to lack eyes? Slime species are typically thoughtless creatures that only absorb, dissolve, and regenerate. I have yet to behold one leaving their territory. Somehow, he started telling a tale? Rather than abating his anger, did I win his interest? At any rate, this is first contact. This is the first chapter in my life's slime story. I want to proceed on favorable terms. And learn a lot from him. When a slime suddenly rammed my body, I naturally found it rather bizarre. With an abnormal speed and regeneration capability too, at that. What are you? A named monster? A unique monster? Named? Unique? I don't understand. I apologize, but I don't really understand the meaning of what you said. Truth be told, since I have been born only 90 days have. Self-awareness is something impossible for a slime. Named monsters are those that have received a name, but to have had only 90 days pass since birth in that case are unique? What would you mean by unique? Unique monsters are those who have undergone some mutation and possess unusual powers. Rarely, such are born in areas with high magic essence density. I see, you're born from the massive magic essences that leaked out from me. And what would that mean? Let's see if past worlds knowledge can be used to figure this one out. In other words, magic essence leaked out from this dragon and thus it has become abundant in around here. And then, from that gathered magic essences, the monster that was born from it was myself. Is that so? These 300 years, a monster who could approach myself had not existed. Being born from the magic power that originated from me, perhaps you could even lay your hands upon myself. In that case, you would be something akin to my parent? A parent would be the wrong way to call it. After all, I do not possess reproductive capabilities. Some monsters can reproduce, and some cannot. Normally, lacking such capabilities would be normal, no? If monsters born from condensed magic essences, wouldn't reproduction be unnecessary? Hey, you are surprisingly intelligent. For ordinary monsters, those who are able to think are few in number. Monsters that possess true intelligence would be only Majin too. But that is fine, I will respond to your question. There are inferior races which capable to reproduce. Goblins and orc, along with lizard men to name a few. They're a special group among the monsters, and are commonly referred to as demi-human. Among demi-human, there are also those who have allied with human. Elves, hobbit, and dwarf are sprite tribe. Well, in a few words, the demi-human that allied to Majin are called monsters, and the demi-human that allied to human seems to be recognized as a kind of humanity. These demi-humans would be the representatives of monster capable of reproduction. Though to me they are no more than trash. Next, about Majin. It was a generic term for those that have been born from magic essence, mutated monster species, or those who evolved from animals and magical beasts. Reproductive capabilities and true intelligence are considered their special features. Most of all, these tend to vary as individuals. Among these, they're also mutant of high-class Magian. They are the most disorganized and diverse bunch. At last, giants, vampires, and demons are high-class Magian with long lifespan. Although they too can reproduce, they normally abstain. Hosting overwhelming magic power, their flesh never deteriorated. And so, there is no need to leave offspring. Though perhaps if their numbers were to decrease due to a war or other reason, that may change. As one would expect, they are strong. I myself have fought with them many times. They're attacking not with number. Just a perfect brawling partner. Altogether, they are referred to as the demonic races. Those with high intelligence, capable of reproduction, and hostile to humanity are called as demonic races. Then, as for why I cannot reproduce, there is simply no need. As I am a perfect individual, one of the 4 ever existed true dragons. Storm Dragon Veldora. Is I. I am bound by neither lifespan nor flesh. A massive magic essences, and as long as I have will I'm immortal. And there he goes with his loud laughter. So basically, since I have no lifespan, I don't need to make children. That kind of thing? His later explanation dragged on, but it can't be ignored. Storm Dragon Veldora, a dragon, huh? Having high-class Magians as his brawling partner, ain't him a reckless and dangerous fellow? Despite my appearance, I have conquered most of mangas, animes, and light novels as my gentleman's accomplishment. Thinking while mobilizing every knowledge I have, I'm certain that Storm Dragon Veldora-san in front of me is a dangerous person. Even if he had explained everything so politely, it was rather weird. Now, what should I do next? Is that so? The explanation is very easy to understand, thank you very much. Well then, I'll excuse myself. With those words, I tried to leave from this place. Wait. I have explained myself. Is it not your turn? Right? Doesn't seem like a situation where I need to quickly run away. Yeah, tease talk about myself, but wait. I reincarnated from a different world. If I said that, would he even believe it? As a slime possessing high intelligence, deceiving him would be unthinkable. After all, there's possibility for a death flag if I failed in deceiving him. Oh well. If he doesn't believe me, I'll think about it when the time comes. Resolving myself, I explains everything that happened until now. And well, that's the reason. It very terrible, you know. While keeping secret about my own skills, I told him everything from when I got stabbed, awakening as a slime, up until the present. As I was saying this, it strangely did not seem a troubling situation at all. It was a fact that it was pretty bad. I unable to see was the worst part of it all. If this goes on, won't I unable to see every cute girls and beautiful Oni-san 6, I passed? This makes me sad. I see. You're a reincarnated person as I thought. You have a truly rare way of birth. Eh? A rare way of birth? Or rather, about reincarnated person, aren't you supposed to be doubtful or surprised? What's with his response? Reincarnated person isn't rare? From the way he says it, normal birth is beginning to seem more unusual. A reincarnated person tend to be born once in a while. Those with strong will and memories engraved in their soul. Those among them who can perfectly remember their past life are not unusual. But, a reincarnated person from another world is a bit rare. Not to mention, you'd normally be born as a human. To be born as a monster, and from magic essence to say the least, that I have never heard of. There are few people with strong soul who are able to endure the crossing between worlds. Moreover, had the soul not stabilized with the monster body after reincarnating, the soul would have vanished. You are special. Is that so? I wasn't self-aware though. So, there are reincarnated person from another world. Yay. There's no successful examples of going to another world till now. However, there's some people who trip to this side from another world once in a while. They are called stranger or otherworlder, and they possess particular knowledge. Also, they seem to acquired special power before crossing over to this world. Records of confirmed reincarnated person having the same knowledge as them do remain, although there are also some who never confirmed. I see. About another world, I do not know whether they are from the same Earth as me or not, but meeting them wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe, there are some Japanese like me around. Because I currently have no goal, it might be good to make it one. I see. In that case, I'll go to see if I can meet any other worlder. Maybe, I'll find someone coming from the same country as me among them. Wait. You can't even see. Is it because I have no eyes? It's inconvenient, but if I go steadily without dying, I might meet them someday. Probably. I'll show you how to see. What? Whoa, where is this place? No, Storm Dragon Veldora, ain't he a good person? Can I really expect it from him? Yay. But, there is a condition. How about it? A condition, huh? How suspicious, but... What kind of condition? I'll take it if it's a normal condition. It's simple. When you can see, don't be scared of me. Also, come talk to me again. Just that much. How about it? Is just that fine? Or rather, this dragon, maybe he was lonely? Is it the solitude of the strong one? No wonder why he talking dragged on. I guess he have no one he can talk with for a long time. This dragon might be a big softie. No, he might be faking about dragon. Or maybe, dragons of this world aren't all that impressive. This might be a good deal. Is just that much can do? Yay. To tell you the truth, I had been sealed here for 300 years. And from that time, I have been so plagued by boredom as I can't do anything for leisure. How about it? If you are all right with it, then I will happily accept. Then it's a promise. Keep it. All right. Despite my appearance, I'm a man that can be trusted. Or so was my reputation in my past life. Of course, only I think so. Very well. There's skill called magic power perception. Can you use it? No, I cannot. What kind of skill is it? It's a skill that allows you to perceive the surroundings' magic essence. It's not a major skill, as you can acquire it simply by sensing the magic essences. It's simple, isn't it? Actually, it's not simple at all. For someone like me, it's as simple as breathing. You don't even know you are doing it. I see. When I acquired it, I'd be able to see. That's right. The world is covered with magic essences. There is a difference in concentration. And, light and sound possess a wave-like property, did you know? Yeah, light waves and sound waves, right? You're well informed. Is that knowledge from the other world? Well, anyway. By observing the way those waves fluctuated the magic essence, you can calculate the appearance of the surrounding. Simple, right? What is he talking about? This guy. Unreasonably saying it's simple. Like hell it's simple. Ah, that sounds a little difficult. What? With this, even if your eyes and ears are crushed, you can continue fighting, you know? Such thing as surprise attack also become impossible. It's an indispensable skill, you know? No. Let's leave the matter of combat aside from now. I just want to be able to see. It can't be helped. I'll help you acquire it. By the way, I don't know another way. What, can you even do it? I'm just a beginner that recently born, you know? Don't worry. Luckily, you have your past life's memories, right? Then, you should have knowledge about light and sound. If you had no such knowledge, it would have been impossible even for me. You are really blessed. I see. It would be difficult explaining about the how to see the world to those whose eyes can't see. It would be impossible even for me to make it understandable. I heard that for Helen Keller-san to be able to speak words, it was because a word that she remembered before reaching 2 years old were triggered. In other words, because I have knowledge of my past life, I can obtain a pseudo-sight and hearing as the substitute with a skill called magic power perception. I have no choice but to do it. Being unable to see is far too inconvenient. Moreover, I've forgotten about it. I have the great sage. I'm sure I'll manage to do it somehow. Please teach me by all means. Well, no need to get so fired up like that, it's easy, you know. First, try to move the magic essence with the magic power inside your body. This is somehow understandable. I think I can use the same principle as how I jetted out water. like this. While circulating the inside of my body, I confirmed the movement of the magic essence. I see. More than I expected. Aren't you able to do it fluently? Well then, can you feel the difference between the magic essence moving inside your body with the magic essence outside your body? This is simple too. Because I live by absorbing magic essence, I have felt it consciously. That I understand. Since I live by eating it. If you understand that much, the rest is simple. Feel the flow of the magic essence outside of your body. Although I don't understand to that point. Anyway, I tried to feel the magic essence outside of my body just as he said. I do feel the magic essence swaying, back and forth, back and forth. That's right, Great Sage activated. Confirmed. Acquiring extra skill magic power perception, succeeded. Will you use extra skill magic power perception? Yes, no. Eh? Did I really acquire it that easily? Oh well, that's of course, yes. As expected, Great Sage is so reliable. The moment I had activate the extra skill magic power perception, my mind was filled with information. Never, even when I was a human, had I processed that much information at once. Little by little, magic essence moving along waves of light and sound. Having grasped all of the incoming information, I converted into one I can understand. When I was a human, the front field of vision wasn't even 180 degrees. And right now, I can see 360 degrees all around me, without a blind spot. The boulder's shadow or the scenery 100 meters away, if I direct my consciousness there, I can see it. If a human's mind was filled with that much information, it just might fry and went crazy. But, I am a slime. Every one of my cells is a muscle and a brain cell. I can definitely manage this much. And so, linking extra skill magic power perception and unique skill Great Sage, succeeded. My field of vision cleared up. Moreover, I was not attacked by a burning pain in my brain. Then, I can see the world naturally, which strange as I can't do it till now. Great Sage might be an unfair ability. It might be not an exaggeration to say it's a cheat. If another person have it, I would certainly be claiming it's unfair, but the one who have it is me. There was no problem. Somehow I have be able to see. Thank you very much. When I said that, I shifted my vision over to that person. He was a real dragon. Covered with scales that seems to be possess both softness and hardness of black steel. At a glance, the appearance of an evil dragon god. Such evil appearance that surpassed my expectations. The shout inside my mind had escaped out as a scream.